let's get right into this review for Caught Stealing. Alright, so Caught Stealing is directed by Darren Aronofsky. The film stars Austin Butler as the main lead. He's a pretty ordinary New York City bartender who gets caught up in a mess much bigger than any one person can wish for, all because his punk rock neighbor asked him to watch over his cat for a couple of days. And now that I've seen the film, what did I think about the cinematic package here? I thought it was a decent time, but nothing more than that. To start off with the positives, I enjoyed the build-up in Act 1 of the story. There was a lot more impact and oomph to the action sequences and the impending drama, more so than I was ever expecting for this film, and all of it definitely came through loud and clear in a positive light. And I thoroughly enjoyed the pacing of all that external chaos unfolding for our unfortunate protagonist here, and found the 1 hour and 47-minute runtime to be justified. And kudos to Austin Butler as the main lead, because his energy and acting presentation comes through effectively in the majority of the scenes with him in it. I can tell he really cares about his character presentation for these film projects, and there were quite a few pivotal scenarios where I thought he did a pretty stand-up job for a film that always lingers in the B-tier level. Now, as for the negatives to the cinematic experience, while I enjoyed the build-ups happening at the start, I thought some of the said answers and conclusions were pretty dumb and made for a storyline that dips deeper into the D-tier level of storytelling, which is never a good thing for sure. Also, I just found the story to generally lose a good chunk of its steam by the time we reach Act 3. Things started to get a bit too predictable and a tad bit too absurd in a negative light for me to care as much as I did during my time in Acts 1 and 2. And by the time the story wraps up and the credits rolled, I just generally felt neutral about the entire experience. This wasn't incredibly bad or good, nor was I emotionally invested by the story's conclusion. Again though, this film by no means was outright terrible. I just thought the film fumbled around the halfway point and didn't ever make a great landing after that. But yeah, just to talk about a few more positives, I really enjoyed some of the side characters involved, particularly the two Jewish mobsters played by Liev Schreiber and Vincent D'Onofrio. I honestly had no clue they were the ones behind the characters until I searched it up post-screening. They did a fantastic job and their characters had some fun scenarios for the audiences to witness. And everyone else I thought fit into their roles well enough to serve the story here, so really kudos to the entire cast involved. Seems like there was a lot of fun to be had behind the scenes. My final score for Caught Stealing is 7 out of 10. This was an okay one-time watch experience for me. I didn't find the story to land quite as well as I wanted it to. The story had some D-tier moments that left me frustrated at times. But yeah, this is a chaotic mess that I know some viewers out there will have more of a fun time with than me. So yeah, if you were already interested in the previews, maybe this film will still be worth your time, more so than my experience with it. So definitely check it out if you were already planning on doing so. Anyways, thanks for checking this review out. I'll have more coming out next week, so stay tuned. And until my next upload, stay safe out there and peace.